recording?
Get gone.
On there. Yep, we're recording there too. All right. Very fun. Anybody else want to bring it in? No, of course not. My God, come on. When is somebody gonna take the lead on the intro, man? All right, of course. This is Three Crafty Bastards over here and over here. Over here we're going to YouTube, and over here we're on Facebook Live. And to the right of me, I have
The Nooch.
And to my left,
Mr. Classic.
And of course, I'm B. Smitty, or B. Smith, or B. some variation of the last name Smith. There's so many. And we're going to go ahead and kick up this beer review in the forefront of the 4th of July. So what we have today is we have a beer from Indiana City, which is down in Indy, 24 South Shelby Street in Indy. You can catch them on IndianaCityBeer.com. And I've actually been to this. Actually, funny story about Indiana City, right? You ready?
Sure.
Okay. So we had this photo contest at work. And when we were down in Indy, we stopped at Indiana City because I had a growler. And I was like, let's just grab a growler. That's going to determine where we go, right? So I grabbed the Indiana City growler. We drive down to Indy. We stay. We go to Indiana City. And I end up having a flight there, right? And if you know anything about Indiana City, their flights come on a
don't ask me what that
paddle shaped in the state of Indiana.
Yeah.
Fast forward to about last week, and we're having a picture contest at work, like a photo contest for the summer. They're trying to, do that work thing. And the person that was running it was like, you got any photos? You got any photos? She takes some photos. You got any photos? You got any photos? So I submitted the photo that I had of the flight that I had at Indiana City. I won.
Nice.
I won for the food.
Nice.
Over, people were submitting, burgers, myself included, because I had a pretty sweet picture of a burger that I had at Rack and Helen's, right? That was just
all
the way.
Was that different from the last one you submitted? You and Naomi went out.
Yeah, that was the one.
Yeah.
Though it was just
it's a good looking
nasty
burger.
in the good sense, right?
It's a good looking burger.
Yeah, so I beat myself out on that one, and then I beat out somebody that took a picture of a pickled veggie burger, something or other. Yeah.
Blech.
I had a veggie burger today. It's not bad.
Yeah.
But anyway, so she's like, the person running the thing is like, it's beer. It's never gonna win. It's never gonna win. Our CFO chose my picture, so I won a $50 gift card to Takaoka.
Nice.
Right.
Nice.
So, Indiana City. First of all, thank you for that. I haven't even tried the beer yet. But thank you for being festive and having the flights that come on the state of Indiana. That's pretty legit. That's pretty classy. So
when I went there, wide open format. So they had all their windows down open. You could sit outside on a deck, and then you could sit downstairs on benches.
Right.
But they had a dude on the side DJing, and he was on fire.
Really?
Man, I was loving the whole atmosphere.
Nice.
All of it. Good service, good food, obviously good beer.
Right.
I tried one of their, they call it a strong ale, strong dark ale, which was very good. I took the picture of it. That's one that was on our page. That was delicious. A few guys came in behind me and ordered the same thing. That was very popular, but they had a release on that the day I was there. Nice.
So can you give us a little more detail about what this is?
I'm going to try it from memory since my phone's tied up. But that is called Azacca. Azacca. Azacca Yo. It's a hazy pale ale. And you know me, I don't usually do pale ale, so I figured the guys would really appreciate that. It's got a 5.5 ABV. I don't remember the IBUs, but I remember when one of you guys pour it, I remember it looking it almost looked like a coconut cream type, because it was opaque. That's what a word I would use for it, because it's not see-through.
Right.
But it looks very creamy. But everybody, when they were coming in, just did a release when I was there.
Why do we not have a word of the day? Can that be the word of the day? Honestly.
Sure.
In my mind, I was like, what the fuck did he just say?
You know, if Missy was watching, she always calls me when I use certain vocabulary words, and she goes, "Good word, Marlon." And that's the thing, man. I have a bit of a journalism background. I love words. I look up words in the dictionary all the time. I want to be able to say stuff correctly. That's all.
That's fair.
But
do you want to give him the pour, or do we want to just take what's already poured and?
No, I'm actually gonna stomach this one.
Well, I'm saying, do you want to pour it like not close to camera?
Let's try it then.
Too much.
Oh, and Corey is getting started there.
Rookie.
Yeah, Corey acts. Mr. The Nuge over here acts like he's never drank a beer before. Check out that pour, man. I can see exactly what you're talking about on that color right there.
Yeah.
It's almost like a.
It's almost like a.
You ever had a beer from Boulevard? Tech Nine paired up with Boulevard Brewing in St. Louis, and they had a beer called Caribou Lou that is pretty recent, like out this year, and it was like a pineapple.
Yeah, right.
Something or other, and it was actually really good. It's just overly expensive.
And that's how that looks.
How much was it?
It was like $6 a beer.
And you can see some of the carbonation lighting up on it already.
Right.
So for me, it kind of looks like pineapple juice. Is my first reaction looking at it.
Yeah, I would definitely say so.
But when I was in there, they had it on tap. It was everyone was coming and getting it.
So have you not had this before?
I did not try it. Again, for the record, I don't drink IPAs. This is a hazy pale ale. It's in the IPA category.
So I get the feeling going into this. I get the feeling that I want to look at real quick.
I wish the IBUs were on there, but I didn't read them anywhere.
Lactose. That's what gives it its hazy appearance. Is lactose sugar.
Mm-hmm.
Dry hop additions and aromatic hops, but they are not giving up what kind of hops they used.
It's the Azacca.
The Azacca hops?
The Azacca refers to the type of hops.
I've never even heard of that.
I asked her because I was like, well, what's Azacca mean? She said, that's the type of hops. What's the yo mean? That's the series. So they have a series of beer down there that is just yo. It's just some type of brew or hops or something in the yo.
So I wonder if when they're brewing it, this beer is continuously moving, because it says in featuring massive whirlpool and dry hop additions, which dry hop is when you add hops during the second fermentation of your beer. Dry hop additions of super aromatic hops. So did they use more than one, or is it just the
God, it smells hoppy.
Azacca hops that they're using? Nonetheless,
it smells like a typical hops to me.
Yeah, the texture, you can see that hazy kind of, you can almost see through it, but you can't. That is the lactose sugar, which I have recently got lactose sugar because I want to brew something like that.
Nice.
So I'm really curious to try this. Thank you, Marlon, for bringing this back from Indiana City for us. Three Crafty Bastards, man. Cheers.
Cheers.
I can see why people are drinking this.
Wow. That's actually not nasty. I would bet you the IBUs are down.
Yeah, you want to go first?
I would bet you the IBUs are down because it tastes creamy. First of all, for me, but it's not the overly hoppy stuff that usually the IPAs are. Yeah. That to me is super light. It's actually refreshing.
And they dry hopped it, which means they hopped it twice.
That's actually refreshing. I could drink that. But yeah, when I was in there, everyone they were cups left and right were coming out of that spigot.
Corey? It's very smooth. It's extremely smooth. Like he was saying, I mean, you'd expect it to be more bitter.
It even smells hoppy, and it's not.
Yeah.
That's what I'm tripping off of.
It's giving me like the same texture as like a stout, but just lighter.
The same texture as a stout?
Yeah, like
big creaminess.
Like
gotcha.
creaminess of it.
Yeah, that's that hazy, the lactose part of it.
That's actually pretty cool. I like it.
Yeah, that's
I usually don't.
That's really good. Actually,
I came in prepared to be like, nope, this is disgusting.
Okay, does anybody else have to add before I go? Okay, so picture this, right? It's Indiana. It's finally 90 degrees out. You're outside and you're enjoying your yard work, or you're enjoying your cookout, or you're enjoying whatever out in the heat, because that's where you need to be. This is the beer that you want to drink.
I actually give you that.
Contrary to the shandies and the ciders, and I know that when it gets warm out, I think even when summer hits, I'm just in the mood for something different. I want a shandy, or a cider, or a light, like maybe a fruit flavored ale, something of that nature that just doesn't sit so heavy.
Yeah.
Because you know just as well as I do, after this season, we're getting back into stouts, we're getting back into porters, and we're going to be drinking those for fucking 6 months because we're in Indiana and it's cold damn near all the time starting mid-November, right?
Yep.
This beer is the beer that you want to drink when you're outside mowing the lawn.
Yeah, right.
This beer is what you want to offer your friends when you're cooking out.
Oh, heck yeah.
This is a very good beer. It sets really light. It's got a lot of flavor versus its appearance.
The art's nice too.
Yeah, meaning that the flavor doesn't match the appearance. The flavor kind of the appearance gives off a, hey, I'm a light beer. Am I grapefruit? Am I not? Am I orange? Am I not? You know, I don't know what it. This is very, I don't want to say basic, but very
Simple.
very simple, but very satisfying. That's what I'll say. Thank you.
Yeah.
Very simple, very satisfying. Definitely what you want to be drinking.
It's awesome.
If you're having drinks with friends outside. So coming up on the 4th of July, and the 4th of July weekend, when you're going to be out and you're going to be having beers with friends, keep this beer in mind, especially if you're down in the Indy area.
Yeah.
Man, pick some of this stuff up.
It's just off downtown.
Indiana City, IndianaCityBeer.com. They do have a really sweet establishment.
Yep.
You know, so
It's a great environment. I think also when you're there during the day, I mean, it's kid friendly as well. So I did see some kids running around, some parents who wanted
you
to
can
get
take
out.
your dogs there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They had their kids there, like on the porch. I could tell the hour that I was there, between 3 and 5, people were getting off work, coming there to smash and brews, meet up with some people. I'm not sure if there's a pool table or something, but there was a lot of different congregation going around. But it's a very, very nice place to meet and have beer and meet with your friends and have a few laughs and memories.
Very nice, very nice. So, in true gladiator fashion, as we always do, if you've ever seen this review before, if you've ever watched us act full on camera, you know that we do this. Dude, wait, can I just show off my socks real quick? Check this out. Check that.
And they match your shirt too.
They do match my shirt. It's all Punisher from the neck down, son. Okay.
You got combat shorts on? Like, really?
I mean, hey, man, sometimes you got to come prepared for hazy. I see what it did there.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so in true gladiator fashion, as we always do about this time, thumbs out. 3, 2, 1. Very nice, very nice, very nice.
That's very good.
Marlon, closing. You have anything to say before we round it out?
I don't have any closings, man. Just enjoy the holidays. Be safe. You know, there's already fireworks going on outside, and just be safe.
How about you, Corey? You got anything to round it out? Anything you'd like to add?
I mean, you pretty much cut it. I mean, with 4th of July coming up, there's going to be a lot of drinking. Just stay safe, dude.
Yeah.
Got to stay safe out there.
Uh,
Uber.
I will as well say 4th of July is coming. Stay safe. Don't let people like me get drunk and light fireworks off in front of other people, because it's definitely not the greatest idea.
But
You're going to have a bad time.
I'm going to be there, and I'm going to be drinking a beer, and I'm going to be like, fuck it, let's watch it.
Oh, and actually, you know what? It would be really nice if we could all get together on the 4th. What are you doing on the 4th? We're going to hang out and cook out, obviously.
Yeah.
So I feel like we should get together, because the 4th of July, unbeknownst to these guys, right? See what I did?
Unbeknownst.
Okay. Is we have beer that we've been brewing, that we've been aging in the basement. We're going to break it all out on the 4th. As a matter of fact, I'm going to put it on the fridge tonight.
So I'm excited.
It's going to sit for a few days, and we're going to go back and revisit First Dance, Super Awesome Cherry Blossom, and the 3 CBO, which 3 CBO is okay. Yeah, the Banana Belgian. So we're going to go back and kind of revisit those beers and offer those out to friends that are coming over, and we're cooking out and so on and so forth. So who knows? Maybe we'll record again this week.
Yeah.
Maybe just a short beer review.
We'll watch them either on here or watch them on the news for blowing up the hedges. You know? Whatever.
Local man loses hand, but knows how to brew beer.
But we
See tonight at 5.
we did figure out that the beer actually was stained it for the next 6 hours.
Very nice. All right. Well, that was our beer review. Azacca Yo Hazy Pale Ale is what that is.
And you can't get it locally.
You can't get it locally.
You
You got to
cannot.
go down to Indy and check out Indiana City Brewing Company to get it out. Put it in reverse, Terry.
I kept trying to remember what that was from. I do remember now.
Yeah,
Lighting the
dude
fireworks and dude in a wheelchair.
Yeah. So, for Three Crafty Bastards, I'm of course B Smith,
Mr. Classic.
The Nuge.
and thank you for checking out our beer review. If you haven't liked us on Facebook, like us on Facebook, share with your friends. We're a fun time. We're trying out a new format so we don't bore you for hours on end with our rambling. So you're gonna get a bunch of short videos, and I think we'll be uploading to Facebook that way as well. Is what
Yep.
we're gonna try tonight.
Yeah.
Yep.
You can also catch us on YouTube, Three Crafty Bastards. Check out our page. I haven't quite figured out how to keep all the videos up. Maybe you can check it out. But we have the better part of 10 videos on YouTube. Just a little short 10-15 minute snippets of everybody kind of profiling shit that they're into or shit that's going on or just shit. So go check that stuff out too. We're out of here. Cheers.
Cheers.